Welcome, friends. So glad you're here. I'm Cari, and today's practice is a short stretch to help us move through the winter blues. A little flow for when you're feeling low. This can be a hard time of year, where many of us feel low energy in body and mind. I invite you to find a seated position at the top of your mat, bringing ankles under knees, hands resting at heart center. Soften your gaze or close your eyes, gently bringing awareness to these moments of calm connection as we hope to lift our energy. Take a moment here to connect with your breath. Gently blinking eyes open, rolling to hands and knees, bring hips to heels for child's pose. Knees can be wide, arms extended or resting at your sides, or maybe your head is resting on your hands. Continue to come into these moments, moving into this shape and continuing to draw awareness to your breath. As you become aware of your inhales and exhales, see if you can begin to move your breath to your belly. Inhaling and expanding the back of the body, from tailbone through heart center and out the crown of the head. Exhaling fully and completely before taking another long breath. Relax the face and jaw, shoulders moving away from ears. Breathe. The most important thing is that you breathe in a way that feels most comfortable to you throughout practice. Gently bringing arms in front, extended child's pose, press into the fingers. Breathe here. Coming up to hands and knees, inhale as you look up, arch the upper back. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back, hips to heels. Inhale, come up for cow pose, lift the chest and tailbone. Exhale, cat pose, hips to heels. Inhale one more time, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, and child's pose. Come to hands and knees, bringing the right arm out to the side, bring it underneath the left as shoulder and head move toward the mat. Left arm can stay in front or wrap around the low back. Always an option to extend the left leg for a deeper stretch. Gently unwind to hands and knees. Extend the left arm out, bring it underneath, shoulder and head moving toward the mat. Right arm can stay in front or wrap around. Breathe here. Gentle shoulder stretch. Unwind. Coming up, bringing your hands slightly in front, press back to downward facing dog. Knees can be bent, maybe bicycle the legs here to warm up. Arms, shoulders distance, feet hip width. Press into the fingers. Draw in the belly, lift the hips. Maybe press outer legs back, heels moving toward the earth. Inhale forward to plank, top of a push-up. Hug elbows to ribs, lower to the mat. Hands by low ribs, lift the chest for cobra, toes stay on the mat. And inhale as you press up. Exhale, stretch back to downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath here. Inhale, float the right leg back and up. Stepping through, find warrior two. Heel to arch alignment, arms at shoulder height. Look out past your fingertips. Draw in the belly, inner thighs spin up. Straighten the front leg as you reach up, gentle side stretch. Keep the leg straight as you reach forward into triangle pose. Maybe shorten your stance. Right hand can rest on the mat, shin or thigh. Left arm reaches up. Maybe look up if it's okay on your neck. Option to wrap the left arm behind for a deeper shoulder stretch. Widen across the collarbones. Release the arms to frame the right foot. Both toes point forward now. Keep the leg straight and forward fold over the front leg any amount. Now step the left foot to meet the right, lengthen, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you rise up, reach up, and exhale, hands to heart. Finding Tadasana at the top of the mat, we'll see how all this feels on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen, halfway lift. Step back, finding plank pose. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or up dog. And exhale, stretching back to downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale, lift the left leg back and up, stepping through for warrior two. Heel to arch alignment, arms at shoulder height. Look out past your fingertips. Now gently reach up as you straighten the front leg. Coming forward, reach forward to triangle pose. Shorten your stance. Left hand can rest on the mat, shin or thigh. Reach up. Option to wrap the left arm behind for a deeper stretch. Open the heart center and widen across the collarbones. Release the arms to frame the left foot. Both toes point forward as you forward fold over the front leg. Now step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Forward fold. Reach up, rise up, and hands to heart. Inhale here as you sit back into chair pose, arms by ears. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen, halfway lift. Step back to plank. Lower through chaturanga. Lift the chest for cobra or up dog, thighs and knees off the mat, and stretch back to downward facing dog. We're going to flow through that sequence again. Inhale, lift the right leg back and up, stepping through, find warrior two. Heel to arch alignment, arms at shoulder height. Inhale, straighten the front leg as you reach up. Now continue to straighten the front leg as you reach forward, finding triangle pose. Right hand can rest on the mat, shin or thigh, and the left arm can reach up or wrap around your back. Now look down, pointing both toes forward, legs are straight, forward fold any amount over the front leg. Now bring the left foot to meet the right, lengthen, lift, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, and hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, lengthen, lift, stepping back to plank, lower through chaturanga, lifting the chest for cobra or up dog, and stretch back to downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath. Lift the left leg back and up, finding warrior two. Look out past your fingertips, draw in the belly, reach up, straighten the front leg. Come forward, reach forward any amount as you find triangle pose, keeping the right arm extended or wrapping it behind. Look up if it's okay on your neck. Widen across the collarbones. Now release the arms to frame the left foot. Both toes point forward, forward fold. Breathe here. Now step the right foot to meet the left, lengthen, lift, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, and hands to heart. Now finding Tadasana, we'll flow through one more sun salutation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen, lift, stepping back to plank. Ride the breath as you go through chaturanga, lifting the chest for your back bend, cobra, or up dog, and stretch back to downward facing dog. Nice work. Continue to connect with your breath as you come through and sit. Legs extended out in front of you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Your hands can rest on your feet or shins or thighs. Look forward to keep the neck long. Gently come up, finding our way onto our backs. Bring the knees in and give yourself a big hug of compassion, maybe rocking side to side. Coming into our final resting pose, feet can stay on the mat or extend them out in front of you for Shavasana. Just let everything melt into the mat here as we rest and seal in all this good work. Our quote for today comes from Bell Hooks. Just as cultivating a garden requires turning over the ground, pulling weeds, planting and watering, doing the work of love is all about taking action. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes, feet on the mat, maybe a big stretch overhead. Roll to your side and gently press up, finding a seated position at the top of the mat as we close our practice with 3 collective breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart. Biggest breath of the day, reach up. Hands to heart. Sealing in this energy we've created together. Many blessings, friends, and Namaste.